Hello guys, welcome back to No Border Audiophile. Sorry if I was not very active last week, it's because shit happened as we say. My Facebook account got suspended, so I can't manage my own Hifi Freedom group that I just opened back and I will not pause again. I'm sorry about this. I don't want to kill the vibe of other one while mine is fucking crazy killed, but and to add to the pain, we have a postal service strike for 2 weeks here, so I don't get a lot of joy in terms of audio project review or just discovery. But this all changed today with this unboxing and first impression of an earphone I'm crazy about and I was expecting big and can't wait to share about it. It's the Tangzu, the King WUKONG. This is the supreme flagship from Tangzu. It make a while I didn't test any Tangzu earphone, in fact, so it's like rediscovering this company potential and achievement. I did love their planar, the first Tangzu Wu, even the Zaitan Wu, I like it too. So I always feel this company have potential, and now did they reach their end game thing? We will see. This isn't a real unboxing because I listened 15 minutes to them before. I just can't handle myself. Sorry. So let's open this. Let's check the box at first. It's full of persona. It's very. They always nail it with art and air. It's like warrior stuff. It's not like waifu gentle character. I like this more mature form of art, to be honest. And as seen, even when it's beauty and pure art, I like it. I'm a collector of art, in fact, and a fellow artist too. So, okay, we have the spec here, which it's hard to read with my camera in my face, but it's 22 OHM, so it's not an earphone that should distort easily. It should be versatile enough in terms of amping. Sensitivity is not too high too. And yes, we want to open this because it's an heavy box. It's big, and yes, I don't know what happened with unboxing stuff lately, but it's just over the top stuff. And what the heck, yes, this is like rare wood, ultra fancy box, shiny. It's not cheap stuff at all. It's a piece of art to some extent. For a collector like me, I'm spoiled too, because I like to place earphone or cable in big box. And okay, let's open this. Okay, that's it's a semi-real, as said. So okay, this is luxurious, this is sublime, this is very elegant, and there you go. There, yes, as seen, I cheat. I stole some eartips to test them all. For sound impression, I will try to talk about this a bit. They are air, the one I use. I use them all, but I have big hair hole with all these earphones that pass through this hair hole. So the presentation is top notch, and at $2,000 you should be treated like a king. Should it be from Solomon earphone that treat you like a king? Astrom was something too, like more like a queen for this one, I don't know. And yes, so okay, there are a bunch of told eartips. Generosity of eartips go next level with those. You have the Senna Airfit Tangzu from Asla. It's not the sticky one, it's another type, like an orange shape ear tips. that expand the sound stage and sub bass 2, sub bass release, we can say. It's a good one, not my favorite. Strangely, my favorite were these. It's a sticky prism wide bore. It's not an orange shape, and it fit. You will see you got a big nozzle with those. So this one, I see the potential of these eartips, which yes, I don't know much about. In fact, I said I don't follow Tangzu lately, and I follow them back because of these earphones. I was reading a lot about all the driver in there. It's early titanium, I think. It's anti-resonant metal top bore, and this make the sound super clean, but the sound stage and the bass get tightened too. It's a more edgy, bright sound that don't stretch up the sound stage a lot. So, and because you see this, the nozzle hole is quite short, small, I mean, and it inflict on how open will sound the sound. It's not the most open sounding one. It's the less fav of them all I test. But for other earphone, I think this will be valuable. And all the details, and I like to be treated like a prince as a consumer. When you throw that much money, it shouldn't be in a small box with no accessories. I repeat it, 64 audio, even unique melody. I don't know if they improved lately, but come on guys, when we pay $2,000, we need some price value too, not just sound value. So okay, the cable is a Tolt one too. It's a company, okay, this part, I can't memorize all this. The cable is 1.2 meter long and meticulously crafted. It utilizes a 148 core Furukawa silver copper alloy wire base, incorporating a variety of premium materials such as gold plating, silver palladium plating, single crystal silver, and single crystal copper plating with silver okay, that's pretty high-end, and okay, let's go. Okay, you see the wire in there is something. We see the gold, we see the silver, we see the copper, all in multi wire layering, if we can say, and it's thick strand. There are not a lot of strand, but there are a lot of wire, and they're near 150 as said. So we need to go like this is. I love this cable. It's very smooth. It's not a thick cable that is not flexible. Okay, I will pull this off later. It will be too complicated. And yes, it feels so sturdy. Sincerely, this cable, I never seen such cable. In fact, in terms of wire type, it's a very intense mix, and it feels premium. And when I pair it with the earphone, I don't feel like changing cable. It don't warm too much. It's not lean and dynamic. Everything sounds clean and awaken in terms of macro and micro dynamic. So it open up the sound too. It's not a lazy cable in terms of signal transmission. This type of cable, I think it's superior to the Effect Audio Cadmus 2 I have, which is near $300. So it's always hard to say what's the real value of a cable with all those crazy price around, but this one, it's a good one. I will see if it oxidizes, but I don't think it will oxidize fast with I feel it's thick material too for around the wire, so that's very nice. It's not a cheap cable included, and it's a big plus. We have a big case too. I like it, but I'm the kind of guy that don't like to be imposed some way to place my stuff, but as seen, you have place to put your eartips, other, sorry, the cable, earphone. I'm not sure. When I put the cable there, it was not that easy to close it. So it's is it really? It looked like real leather too. It's a very nice cable, in fact. Good job again. And you have tell about being over the top. It's three time the Senkai. I was going to say Sensei. Senkai. You have 9 eartips in 3 size of Senkai, which are very nice eartips. I tend to use it on a lot of what? No, okay, it's different one. I'm just like I said, it's different one with different all size. It's the one in the middle I reach, but perhaps I should have tried the. This is the biggest bore, so this one I haven't tested. Okay. As seen, this is just next level. Let's give a look at the earphone with the super macro camera. Let's go. Super macro. Yes. Okay. This is quite chunky shell. Heavy? Yes, but not crazy heavy because... Okay. I wish I don't show my nail. I've seen my favorite eartips. Okay, this is all brushed metal. It's not mirror finish, so it will not be easy to scratch. This is a plus, in fact. Some will perhaps like more shiny stuff. You don't want mirror finish that just collect scratch, even dust falling on it make scratch. The construction is prime, to be honest, and the big deal here, it's the whole CNC machinite housing is made of pure titanium. Titanium, this is why it's not too heavy, and it's an anti-resonant material, and it inflicts on the final sound at the end too. But for small ears, I think there will be some issue for comparison. Even the EB Zeta are not the smallest earphone, and you can see, oh my, yes, it's way bigger and even thicker. So yes, now time for sound impression. So before digging in some first sound impression, I forget to tell you the driver configuration of this crazy flagship earphone. It's one dynamic driver made of real diamond coating. Yes, artificial diamond, but it's still the real thing. And this is one of the reasons why I was so crazy obsessed to listen to those. The DD in there is crazy, okay? But you will just discover it perhaps properly with the right tips, and perhaps it's why they include so much ear tips, so every kind of ear can fit them properly to get the right macro and micro dynamic rendering and sound stage and clarity extra. But about this, an earphone. Because when I see this tech, it's rather new of diamond diaphragm dynamic driver. I was sure some wise-ass company will try to do an earphone with this driver alone and call it a day and put a price tag of very high price, and it's the case with TNX diamond earphone DUs. This one or very similar dynamic driver just one, and it cost more than the Tangzu WUKONG. So for those thinking this is overpriced, think again. You have 6 balanced armature, Knowle and Sonyon, I think, and 4 Sonyon electrostatic plus the Diamond DD. And the whole thing, the acoustic in there, their tube, their crossover, this is real hi-fi earphone. But, and now let's talk about the tuning. They don't aim mature neutrality with these. They aim an expressive, bassy sound that is both technical and musical, and near basshead, because basshead will be unbalanced in tonality, and it's not. Even if the bass is very strong here, very strong, we talk about 10 decibel in fact. Unless you use some other tips, this will inflict too on the sub bass. But now, in terms of sound, this sit between warmish U and W shape. It's a muscular, bassy musicality with a vast soundstage, and again, all the impression is based on these eartips in 15 minutes. But okay, let's begin with the bass, because the bass captivate me. I was obsessed to find the right eartips that permit cleanest yet most dynamic bass rendering, and fuller in dynamic, not just mid bass or sub bass. And this is the deal we get with this bass. It have both the speedy textured punch and a flexible elastic rumble release too into sub bass. So the bass line are full sounding, are vibrant, and are super well defined, well layered. Even when in rock track or whatever, their kick and bass line, the layering is great. The transient speed of this driver is insane, and for bass, this translates in terms of bass control, bass texture, presence, resolution. Even I test some crazy track like where the sub bass go weird rumble that shake, and a lot of earphone just make this like a muddy mess, and it's a phonic. It can't deal with the curve of the dynamic bass release. It was like super resolved, yet body head, deep bass. It's not a fake sub bass here, because the housing is anti-resonance as said, so this is why it's so clean yet body head too. It's not a wide resonance that will veil the mids. It keep the mid-range open, and this is why I'm like, is it U-shape? Is it W shape? I mean, and then the mid-range is smooth. That's the thing too. This is why I'm into the U-shape or W-shape dilemma with 15 minutes of listening. Because the bleed, this is why I call them warmish. The transition from lower mids feel it come from the balanced armature more than the tight bass we get. So they're a clean transition in mid-range, and the mid-range is centered in a grand space. The vocals are smooth, super well resolved. The definition is edgy without being aggressive. It's still smooth, but we have proper definition, proper texture to vocal, instrument, extra, and the transparency and micro dynamic is incredible. We have this mix of macro and micro dynamic balance that I tend to love, because I listen to a lot of R&B and bassy music, but to jazz too. And the jazz was fabulous, because, okay, I must admit I was quite hooked by the double bass. And I'm very often underwhelmed with this instrument rendering with earphone. The double bass always kind of like either the attack bite of the lead of string pulling, or the release feel either too thin, not long enough, not deep enough. Here we have both. It's long and vibrant with air, but natural. It's not muddy bass, it's not one tone. I can follow basses beautifully with those, and this is something sacred for jazz. Then the piano have thumping attack to it. It doesn't seem the heaviest, but it's not light in attack. The mids aren't thin. Vocal are natural enough and brightish in terms of presence. They're a slight boost, but the loudness, it's not aggressive. It's not an aggressive sounding loudness for mid-range. Then this treble. Okay, we have 4 electrostatic for treble, and it's not shy in terms of microdynamic. The percussion was clean and sharp in the back, but not too in the back. It's lively treble that add this extra holographic imaging to it. And man, this is a super snappy, speedy treble, and unlike some earphones that use just 2 EST, with 4 EST it sounds fuller in terms of treble presence. Percussion are well rounded, but you never miss one, and this is a thing. It had this rhythmic energy I love, and it made me think at first the EB Zeta upgrade. This is the thing. After I do fast comparison, I was like, okay, these are the big boy. The bass especially have better control. The mid-range, it's less sibilant, less thin and smoother, and the high are more lively too in terms of microdynamic without going trebly way at all. The balance is good, and it's a very exciting musicality, and I will share more. This was more an unboxing video, and this is it for now, I think. Yes, okay, bye bye.